This is the United States calling. Are we reaching? Oh, Labor Day. Out here laboring on Labor Day. What's going on? Who we got there? Trouble, Medley. What are you guys doing? Happy Labor Day, my friends. Out here cooking on the bayou, literally and figuratively. I got the grill going. Gonna be doing some ribs, and the heat is cooking. But our humidity's not too bad. So, but hope you guys are doing good and are cooler than I am. I've been out here doing. Actually, I was going to start working on the gold station, and man, it's I've got rot. Where I mean, I've been using it now for it's the table I started with, the piece of wood I started with 3.5 years ago. So it's been out here in the weather all that time, even though it has been sealed up and primed and painted, and it's um, treated plywood. What's it say? Hold on, where's my damn? I can't see anything out here between the glare and the print. What are you guys saying there? Day drinking, watching Sopranos. Oh yeah, you still hold up in the hotel. Hey Brad, how you doing, brother? Yeah, they're gonna love you. Uh the maids come through and they hear all that sand and gravel over spread out, that suck it up when they do their vacuum cleaner, going, what are you bringing in here? They could be picking up gold. You need to have them recover that vacuum cleaner bag. So yeah, let me see here. Let me get the camera turned around here. Uh, Settings, camera in your face, not in your face. That's the distant shot. Camera 2, camera 1. No, we're back to hello. We're back to me. Camera 1 facing front. Well, that's still, I guess I should be facing back. All right, there's facing back. All right, that's the one we want. It's a little less zoomed in, but yeah, we got the grill going. I got some pork spare ribs. $1.88 a pound. Couldn't pass on those for today's grilling. And I got them cut in half, so half of them are some. I'm trying the new Baby Ray's. Baby Ray has their own uh Mary teriyaki marinade now. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, there is the new backing for that's going to be on the gold sign. And I'm not sure if I really like the gold overspray on it or not. Pretty windy when I was doing this. And I was really just kind of wanting a hint of the gold. I can't see shit like this, but I wasn't really wanting it on that thick. But whenever with the big sign in the middle there, I think we'll see how it looks. But I'm going to have to attach some backboards to it to keep it, because it's just I mean, it's the thicker Luan, 3/8 inch Luan, but it's I mean, it's primed on both sides, so it should protect it on the being out a little bit. It will be, but yeah. So that getting done. Like I said, I'm gonna have to put some back braces on it, because my uh actually my sign itself with the sticker board is starting to warp. There's There's my colors. I actually had to go back and return. I had a can. It was about a third of the way through, and the little thing clogged up on it. We had not couldn't use it at all. So I was really doubtful whether these little pieces of shit were going to work. These adjustable heads. This one though went through with without a hitch, but I had to get the same thing because I'd already used this Maui blue, and there was no other color like it to match it. So, but yeah, you can see right there. It's and the reason it's doing that is because that's my rib board. Oh, I just flipped my camera. That's my rib that kind of kept it. You know, the 2x that runs 2x8 that runs all the way down it. So where it sat there, that's where it making contact with the other wood prompts it to want to rot out. So I'm thinking I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut here and just cut it all the way down. I'll make it a little bit smaller. This side's got a little bit on the edge, but it's not bad. And the rest of it here is in pretty good shape. So I think it'll there's our pay dirt from Brian from last week's just now finally drying out. You can see you'll see there's a few little peridot, tiny peridot left in there and some little tiny garnets. So we'll make up a pay dirt, just leave those in there to be found. So yeah, but actually I had to set up something to be able to put my camera out here because unless I was waiting for it to by now, actually it's almost in the shade enough where I can move it over here and it's protected. But when I was out here starting, thinking I was going to be cranking this up sooner, hey BK, how's it going, my friend? Out here about to do some first time gold prospecting in Louisiana. We're prospecting the gold station. So I've been here doing working the same spot for 3.5 years. So I took the top off. These are a pair of plastic. A pair of plastic sawhorses, and then these are my. Literally, that's probably about 35 pounds of just bags of. Actually, that's some of my Bayou, actually real Bayou dirt from the Bayou that go into real when they was throwing some real Bayou gold guy dirty with the bags. But yeah, those are all bags from Bill's. All of them down through there, a bunch of different ones. Not sure who that one was from. Chef V. But yeah, so that one, and then the same thing. I got another one over here. It's not quite as heavy, but that's just a few of them. So this has not been moved since I set it up 3.5 years ago on the beginning of May. So what I'm thinking here that I'm going to need to do. Let's see, yeah. So here, let me get this where it's less. Let's go from camera 2 to camera 2. All right, I think that gives us a little wider shot of it there, huh? Okay. So yeah, basically the plan is to dig out everything from. Come on, you stupid tripod. This is where we stood, was right here, and I said it's rocky. It's got about a couple of inches of rock, but I'm pretty sure nothing went beyond. This is where I stand, so we're not going to tear up any more than that. This is right up to the fence over here, And you see this pile is where, when I started cleaning this out, I was scraping it all back. So this is all stuff here. And then you can see there's some old plastics, some beads, some caps, all kinds of trash stuff. So I guess we'll pick it all, we'll scoop it all up. I've got a piece of felt paper down over here. I'm thinking, oh, crap. This tripod is not behaving well on this uneven ground today. Now we're flipped. There we go. A third of a grab. Actually, I don't think I've spilled anything over the years. Y'all saw there was one time I had a pan full of my drying pan had all my big nuggets in it from I guess it was the leaf gold, and there were several, like 6 or 8 pieces of gold in it, but none of them were small. And I hit it and knocked it off on the ground, and we recovered all that. Look at there. I don't know where that came from, but first thing I picked up is a gold heart. So we hadn't even started digging yet. I was thinking I'd throw a piece of gold in here just to see if we could have something to recover. I guess I still could. This is what the stand has been sitting on, so nothing's gotten underneath that. So I'm pretty confident about, let's see, what the tar paper is. I don't know how good an idea it is because I've already torn it. Well, crap. Let me see here. Should I guess? We'll start. Hey, Brewers. Yeah, I thought about that. I got a shot vac, but I still, the ground is so rocky here in my shop vac. I've sucked up too much nasty crap in it, so I don't think I'm going to lose anything that might have been in here. Like I said, we're going to take off the first top part of all this. Mainly, if anything's going to be back here, it's going to be back here because everything on the the deck has washed that direction off and over the back. All the silt, all the gravels, everything. So this is where we're going to be looking to dig a little bit deeper and make sure we get a good layer off of the back where it's collected over the years. So I'm just going to go ahead and end this side right here next to the step. Again, I hope you guys are having a great Labor Day. Had a good weekend. I see there was a coin. I see a coin over there. Like a penny, like a white penny. All right, there's all kinds of crap in that one. We'll go ahead. I guess I will dump it on my tar paper for the moment. Sun may give it a moment to dry out a bit. PA, what's going on, brother? We're prospecting. I'm watching all you guys out there working those streams. I mean, well, damn. There's only one place in Louisiana I might be able to dig for gold, and it's in my backyard. So we are doing literal backyard prospecting today here on the Bayou. I'm betting that I will find, if I'm thorough, I should find some garnets that would have gotten away over the years washing through. That's a very old piece of weed eater line. It does not disintegrate. The old flakes of the gold station past. Damn, we're gonna need a I'm gonna need a sluice for this. Could have built me an old AA3. Happy Labor Day, brother. Are you laboring or you got you some time off? I'm betting they give you at least a day off for Labor Day, right? Well, look at there, man. That's some good ground. Got some big old fishing worms there. Those ones that kick. That'll get that little crappie. Down here they call them stockalade. We call them. The rest of the world calls them crappie, but yeah, paper mouth. You get you some paper mouth. Yeah, we anytime I find those, we throw them in the flower pot. Let them help our plants. So get down there. Now also I'll be able to reset my gold station a little better, and it's one of my old rag sock. This is not from the creature in the wall. This is brought out here by me. The horror of what those things are that are making socks disappear out of people's dryers. Mysteriously, ongoing mystery. But whatever it is, I don't think you want to know. But what I saw, man, I see these little flakes of old tinsel, gold tinsel, uh, what have you there, that glint like gold. Getting around that pipe, just like on the stream, collecting that gold, collecting around the stone. Could be collecting around that sewer pipe. In Louisiana, you want to work the sewer pipes, and especially close to the drains. I think we've got a pretty good. I don't know. None of this stuff's been. There's fibers, fishing line. I'm not sure what, or if it's off of some. Oh, it is a textile. Yeah, that's got us a we got us a load to go through here, man. I'm gonna have to do some of that river style speed panning. There's an old yeah, clothespin. What we hold keeps our tips closed from succumbing to the extreme humidity down here that makes your sugar clump up and your salt not flow and turns your chips mushy. Actually, today I think we're supposed to be like 50% humidity. It does feel pretty good compared to be 90 degrees. So, well, all right, man. I think that let's see who's on there. Alaska Assassin, welcome, brother. Happy Labor Day. We are in the process of digging up the gold station here. I've been standing in the same spot since I started the channel 3.5 years ago. And I'm pretty confident that we're not going to be finding. Oh, watch out, watch out. Finding gold. I am expecting, since this is the stuff out of the very back, we're going to keep it a little separate here. Man, that garret is a lot bigger than that little black pad. Yeah, I'm going to have to rig up I'm going to have to set up a big water. Let's see, what do I have large enough to use my super sluice in? Okay, to just get right up here next to the. Make sure I go far enough in. Like I said, nothing ever flows off the front. So that's why I'm not that worried about getting too deep. Other than, like I said, what stuff washes off the sides in the silts that we go through. Yeah, we got a lot of worms under here. Good spot to plant something. Move the gold station plant here because my garden's been struggling again this year. At least my peppers, stuff I grow. So, all right, well, holy moly. No, I'm sure, man. Brian, he's probably got a no tell on how much has run down through there just from what he used to collect off the top of his table. But yeah, you can see, man, we got a pretty good. That is a pretty good pile of dirt to go through and use the super sluice on. So yeah, I need to come up with a nice big. Whew, it is toasty. Now that's pretty. You get within 5 feet of this thing, and it's like, yow, it's hot. Oh shit, I forgot to. Got our. We got our hickory. So yeah, we're gonna put these on and let them sit on the side over here in direct heat for the day while we're processing. Let's go see, what do I have. Ooh, the blue kiddie pool has been destroyed. So that is not going to function. Maybe I could just use one of my deals that are holding pay dirt. About ready to put those ribs on. Once that charcoal gets a little more covered. Oh, yeah, I got to remember to watch. Hey, T-Rap, happy Labor Day, brother. I don't know how much you've been seeing, but they're over here in the corner of the gold station. I've got it dug out. Took a good 2 inches off, especially the back where it's all been collecting over the years. We've got a nice big pile of dirt out of there, and some in that one there. These are our ones that our most richest dirt would expect. So, but yeah, I'm about to pull up all these, change this out, and once I get this done, that fence is coming down. I just didn't want to tear it down and have more crap falling in on top of me to have to clean out. So let's Hold on there. Watch out what I'm doing. What's T-Rep saying there? Nice. Mrs. T, the habanero mango sauce. Big fan of that, especially that Wild Wings habanero mango sauce for a bottled sauce that you can get at Walmart. That's got some real heat to it. All right, A3, have a great rest of your holiday, brother. And thank you to all of you for tuning in to, like I said, to witness the first panning for gold of on the channel here for let's see, I don't know if this is going to still be functional or not. We got a little stray dirt in there. Hold on, let's see. Maybe I might have one of these tucked under. I thought I might have an old hand stuck back somewhere. See if this holds water. Probably. Oh, I can see right there. It's disintegrating. Well, damn it. That's not. All right, guys, hold on. Give me a second. Phone out of the heat. I forgot. I'm in there talking to you in the kitchen. I'm like, I forgot I'm not mic'd. Yeah. God damn it. All right, there we go. I got gizmos. This is the little it's a litter box pan, but it's the one that I use for his bath time. So whenever I've got him in the tub, had to refresh our tea. Actually, I've been using I got tea. They've got the Lipton Georgia peach tea that they have now, like in the 2 liter bottles. And man, that is the best damn shit. And what my favorite is to take my regular tea that I brew, and then I'll add, about a third of that to the cup, and it adds that nice peach sweetness. It's almost too sweet without the regular tea, even with my sweet tea. But yeah, that's been a really good combo here. I've been enjoying is that peach tea mixed with the regular tea. All right, hold on there. I'm actually thinking I've got that piece there. It's wide enough to use as a decking, so it's another thick piece of luan or ply. I don't think it's luan. I think it's just plywood. But yeah, I'm going to put a layer of that over my top there. Just because, man, I just don't have $100 to spend on a full sheet of plywood. I need a third of. And if I buy a small piece, it costs as much as buying almost a whole sheet of plywood. So again, no savings there. But I think that'll get it by, and then I'll be doing some work coming up. I'm sure I'll have a scrap piece coming up I can implement. But yeah, it's just wide enough. Like I said, I'll cut this section off here. The rod will be gone, and I'm going to put some 2x4s because the whole thing's wanting to kind of bow a little bit. So I'm going to run some 2x4s across here. It'll have basically an edge on each side, and that'll keep it flat from wanting to curve. And yeehaw, we'll be back in business. Let me see what we got here. Hey Carson, hey brother, happy Labor Day, my friend. You out there enjoying the California live? Hey, Secret Creek. Hey, Kirk brother, how you doing? Happy Labor Day to you, my friend. For you guys that have been sitting on the corner that just tuned in or haven't caught it, we are the Gold Station is dismantled. It is spread out throughout the yard, and we have got the first couple of inches of dirt taken off of there, and we've got it in the over here on the black tar paper and in the pans. So I was looking for something that would be big enough to wash this with, and I think we're gonna be able to use our little pan over there, Gizmo's bath pan. I don't think he'll mind. Oh shit! I got distracted because we were also. Oh yeah, damn hell, we are. Damn hell, we are past time to have those babies rolling. So, in honor of the holiday weekend, they Rouse has had the. Hold on, let me set this down for a momento. Rouse has had their pork spare ribs for $1.88 a pound. So yeah, I mean it just seemed logical to me to pick up a pack to throw on the grill. Actually, we've got our charcoal sitting there. My backup charcoals are already catching on fire. Hold on. Yeah, I'm really liking the new grill. Still haven't done the send off on our old Brinkman. Like I said, I've got a couple of flags we need to honorably dispatch. And I thought that would be a good finale, a good finish off for the old grill. And like I say, I'm seriously. I mean, I've got some flags that they're just worn out. They're tucked away. They're all tattered from the winds and storms. And so, all right, we are prepared now. Where's my bucket full of soaked hickory? Wait, that'll give us some smoke action. All right, you guys stand by again. Sorry, I usually have the mic hooked up, but I don't want it to go dead, then we'd be silent. Watch out, watch out. Back up. So these are our teriyakis. And again, that is some new stuff, new to me at least, from Sweet Baby Ray's. It is the Sweet Baby Ray's teriyaki marinade. And I tasted it, and it tasted pretty damn good, just right out of the bottle. So we're going to put that on and put some of this, coat that sauce on there to get it started. Of course, you never want to marinate your meats with anything that you've been, once they're cooking, after the first hour or two at least. And then our ribs, that's the rest of that slab of ribs. And all I got is some garlic powder on these. It's a little too much on the fire. I wanted them actually on there to get started. I like to keep them off through the edges so they don't burn up too fast. So, all right. Markham is rolling. I'm going to go rinse, wash the. Who we got on there? Let me see here. Rocky Mountain. Troubled. Secret Creek. I can't touch my screen, but all right, let's get you back in here out of the sun before it overheats my phone, and then we go dead. Let me go wash the ribs off. I'll be right back. All right. Whew. Now it's time to turn to the real work here. I can bring this over here. Necessarily have to do this in the cooking in the sun. I need to go through all these bags. They've just gotten lost over the years of who and what, where they're from. I got them marked on the bags, most of them. But yeah, that was my little cover when we started to keep me in the shade. It doesn't take but about 5 minutes out here, and these phones overheat, and you're done. All right. Well, let's see. Are we close enough that I can be able to see what we're doing here? All right, guys. Let's foam. I was watching Jason, the Flower Gold Wizard, talking about using his Garrett, moving that material. That was this was his go-to pan. It's this big boy right here. And I know this is what a lot of you guys swear by. Hold on, we need to bring the hose over. Oh man, he is so good on these days. I started to do like a pina colada day here. I've been craving a pina colada for some reason. But I like the pina coladas, the first ones I ever had when I was a 17-year-old drinking underage at the at the steak and ale down from my house with my buddy. They weren't back then. Drinking age was 18, so I was able to buy liquor sometimes from the time I was 16, depending on who was selling it. But But yeah, going into the restaurant there, I said I'm still 17 with my buddy, and we're sitting there making friends. A cute bartender. We're hanging out talking to her, and she showed us how they make the. She's made the pina coladas. They made them with vanilla ice cream, and man, those were the best damn pina coladas I'd ever had. And even making them myself using the ice cream, I never have made them as good as she did. But they're already pretty rich. When you start adding that vanilla ice cream to it, they it does really kick them up a notch. Well, look at there. First thing we found, there's a there's a piece of clear quartz. That show where are we? Where are we there? Yeah. You can see that. That is not naturally occurring here, I'm pretty sure. There's an old nail. I guess I should bring in the magnet too. And look at there. What do we got there? Again, that is not naturally occurring. That looks like maybe a piece of jade. Hold on, where'd it go? A little piece of jade, I'm thinking. What's that? I think that's just a piece of glass. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Look, holy shit. Well, slap my ass and call me Spanky. I don't know if this is going to come through, but holy shit. Are you seeing that right there? Those are 3 specks of gold. Can we zoom in? Let me come on. Now my hands are fucking wet. I am stunned. Seriously. Camera. What are we on here? Facing 2-2, back facing 2-1. 2-0. I guess that's a little closer in. Disassemble here. That is ridiculous. Our first pan. Now I'm out here, so I can't see what I'm looking at. And those aren't micro flakes either. Look at that shit. Who'd have thought? Well, there you go. I don't even have the snuffer bottle out here. I would expect to find any damn thing out here. All right, well, hold on. I just started taking this serious now. This just got serious. Freaking gold. I would venture to say that is the first gold recovered in Louisiana out of dirt by panning, probably maybe ever. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get caught up here on the. There you go, Tro. Okay, now I'm caught up to where you guys were. I hadn't forwarded the thing. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let me go get my snuffer bottle. Hold on. Hold on. Watch out there, little one. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What did I do with the other? I don't even know what I did with the little clear quartz and things. I was so impressed with finding before I realized that there was, yeah, as you said, gold in them thar hells. I'll be damned. Well, there you go. Those that may be from those martini, those martini night pannings. Holy cow. Well, there we go, folks. Again, there's a little round piece of quartz there. I'm thinking that probably is not naturally occurring. All right. Well, let's go through another one. Again, that was the stuff I'd held off from the back that where it's gonna be, like I said, if we were gonna find any, that would be the place to see it, where it would wash off the back side. Let's see if we can do that again. There's an old thumbtack. This over here. Use a little jet action to churn up that clay a bit. So what do you think? Is there going to be will there be more in this one, or was that just a fluke? What are the odds on that? Anybody putting out laying odds? See you, Carson. Thanks, brother. You have a great holiday, my friend. But again, you saw how fine, how great this pan handled. Hey, I found some already. That's my neighbor. He's yelling, "Fool's gold!" See there, I think that does not look like it's something naturally occurring here. Quartz set in some kind of conglomerate, although it could be, but we'll throw that to the side. It looks kind of cool. Again, there's a lot of gravels that were added to this yard, caliche rock as well as quartz type stuff. So there will be a few that are, I mean, like that's probably not from me. It looks like it could be. We'll throw it over there, but seashell. But yeah, you saw how those the big ridges in here, these big riffles. It was another nail. Really held that material, that gold, till the very end. No classifying. We're doing this river style. All right. Well, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got in this one. Hell, that already beat a golden bag, a golden pay dirt bag. We did better than if it had been one of their 20s. So I'm stoked. That's clean. That's one thing that's very impressive when you see Jason Flower Gold Wizards doing his pan, holding his camera, and he's one hand. There's another big screw. He's one hand in that big Garrett, try to keep it in frame in his camera and pan it where he's going to be able to not wash the gold away while he's doing it, trying to see if he's got it. So that's it. Shout out to him for having that shit down. There's a coin. It looks like this time we got nothing on that one. So there we have it. Now the question, I guess, is what do I do with all this dirt once? Because this is going to fill up. I guess I could put it back there and just kind of rake it out. Shit, I don't know. I don't know that I necessarily want it back in there because I'm putting these tiles down, so I've already got it pretty level. I'm gonna put down these slates underneath there as well. Oh, it's an old piece of concrete. Oh, overloaded this one a bit. An old fireworks. That's off of some fireworks. We've gone through a few of those back here over the years. Concrete. Yeah, this. I'm much more likely to cut myself or hurt myself on something in this material than anything that I ever get off of any pay dirt bags. So I'm trying to be a little ginger as I'm pawing through it. I'm still just stunned that we actually found 3 pieces of gold in that first pan. It's just because I've even checked before because I think whenever when you're pouring off, like when you're first starting to pan and you're pouring off the like this stuff, the chocolate milk, and once it settles in the pan, it may be a half-inch thick of sediment that was suspended in that water, and you just got to wonder if it's carrying some flour gold, super fine gold in there with it at that point. And I've gone through and panned through the silt and never found anything. Just making sure that I wasn't washing stuff over the edge. But I mean, I've never really spilled anything I've ever spilled. Y'all see me do it. It's usually in there at the counter when we're weighing it, or I've done weighing it and I've turned around and hit it, or but again, it's never gone on the floor. It's still always on the counter. So how those pieces that big ended up back there, it's disturbing to me. All right, let's see. There's all kinds of debris still in there, but I think we're down enough. A lot of nails. Yeah, I'd say there's a lot of quartz that were in these rocks that are like that one. Holy shit! Is that? I mean, I'm seeing it may be silver, but I think I saw. Hold on. Shit. Well, it was probably there, and I just blew it out of the pan with that little move. No, 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 no. That is another speck of gold in there with that silver. Holy shit. I mean, it's tiny, but there it is, right there is another, and then the little speck of silver, crystallized silver. And actually, I think that is two two pieces. No, and that's a little micro 3. That is a flower piece right there. Son of a bitch. And there are two more little micro pieces there. Oh, wow. One, two, three, four tiny flowers. I don't think it's going to pick that up here, but be careful. Don't swash it around. Well, again, I can't see if it's going or not, but that is, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I can count pieces of flour gold, and then another little chunk and a little piece of fly silver. All right, hold on, let's get this. Another one there. I tell you guys, I am stunned, literally stunned. I would have never imagined that that I could lose or have gold get by me like that. Let's go do another quick. Because usually, if I got that much flour gold, I see that means that I missed some, or I just assume that I've missed some. If I'm finding multiple pieces, then I assume that I've got more of it in there that I didn't see on that discovery. And I believe, once again, I am correct in that assumption. Is there right there 1, 2, 3, 4 little micro specks? Actually, what, two of those aren't even micro. Let's see if we can do this. I need to get my shit. I need to set up like I'm doing real fucking like we're doing real panning here now. Get my bottle, my squirt bottle, my jet dry. Holy cow! Yeah, with that clear water now, you can see there's one, two, three, four, five. I mean, that's not a little piece right there. ah, oh man, that's Let me get off my knees here for a second. Check the checks. I have not been seeing it. Chef V, happy Labor Day, brother. Gentleman Prospector, good to see you, my friend. If y'all not know what we're doing here, I have torn down the gold station. We've taken off the first 2 inches of dirt, especially on the backside where everything kind of washed to the back. That's what we're going through right now. Are the two pans that I had that most concentrate in, and then all the rest of that's what was underneath it. But we have already found gold in 2 of the first 3 pans, and holy shit! I'm like I said, I am a negligent gold panner here apparently, because I have not been protecting the gold at all costs. It's Let me see watch out, little guys. Oh, that's what I was doing. Get us because at the same time we got us a rack of ribs going over here, Bayou style. Again, man. Am I still? I can't see. Did I lose? Did I lose? Did I lose the stream? Okay, no. All right. Thought I thought we'd lost you. Okay. I got to be careful as I'm trying to shield the camera so I can see where I'm facing. Ah, there's that. We're trying that new Sweet Baby Ray's teriyaki barbecue sauce. I mean, a teriyaki marinade that I said I tasted it and it was pretty damn good. I didn't add anything else to it. A lot of times when I get these marinades, I I end up either hitting them with more uh I end up hitting them with more soy sauce or doctoring them up in one way or another. And this one was good right out of the bottle. So yeah. So all right, I need to let's reevaluate this here because like I said, we got real panning going on now. Get out of the way. Set that down over here. I guess we can put the old gold station to her paces one more time. So, yeah, man. I'm just not sure what I should do with this crap. I guess I pour it over there. I can still smooth it out at level. That is some grimy Louisiana gumbo makes up makes up the Bayou dirts. That's why I don't put much in if somebody gets some dirt that's got some wants a little genuine Louisiana dirt to it. I I don't put in a whole lot. Even the water's like bath water, past temperature, coming out of these towers that have been heated up. I guess we need to prop up our thing that way now. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize I forgot you guys were facing the wrong direction. Sorry about that. All right, let's now maybe I can see the gold a little better when it pops up. Go with a little less material. All right, this is more of that stuff right out of the back. The very back end of the table. Like I said, it's always been slanted, so everything would wash off the back and basically this direction mostly. And that was just in an attempt to try to keep it where it wouldn't rot like y'all hadn't seen before. I was going to redo the table here, but it's rotted through where it contacts into the 2x8 or 2x10 on the other side. So I'm going to cut it right here and then cover it with our other thicker piece of plywood. Basically, just give it a new surface and then prime it and paint it and get our colors reestablished on it there. And I thought about using some of the fence boards and slatting it, but that's just more stuff to bleed through, and I just wanted a solid top. But yeah, you see, you gotta pretty much crunch the stuff up because it is very much clay. So yeah, so far we're 2 of 3 on pans of gold from behind the under the station, under the gold stand. Like I said, I was expecting garnets. See, there's some pretty cool rocks that are. I don't think all those have stuff that I've cast out of bags. Louisiana is known for having agates. I know when you get around Baton Rouge, the some of the places along, I think they're mostly along where they've brought in material for along the river. Another big nail along the rivers or the you know shipping areas. But I have seen where people go out there in Baton Rouge and find agates. I don't know that I would recognize an agate in the wild. All right, well, let's see what if we can get lucky again. Is that another coin? Yeah, there's another. That's our second coin showing up there. Old rusting penny. Another big screw. See, that's something that's polished and green. So that's something that I lost here. Where's my recovery plate? There it is. That's what we're keeping our extras in. Actually, there's some pretty nice looking little quartz pieces that are in through this. Looks like we got nothing on this one, so still 2 for 4. Have to let the rest of that down and let it start soaking. Yeah, I tell you guys, 3 years ago today, I just started the channel. Was wanting to do the Miners Depot network. John R. Prospect and we had like 6 or 8 bags between us we were going to be doing, and the the hurricane hit, and we were out of power and no cell phone service for I can't remember 5 or 6 days. Internet, nothing. The towers were down, the phones were down, the power was down. We finally got some gas back on after a few days, and the water was slowly gaining pressure. It wasn't anything that you could drink, but as far as being able to, flush the toilets or even taking a shower, you could use it to bathe in, but you didn't want. You kept your mouth shut. But yeah, that my neighbor's house right behind me, actually my landlord's mom, she had that generator, natural gas powered generator that had just been installed in June. And there was even videos when we were doing pay dirt. You could hear I commented on the construction, the noise going on. They're building something over there. Turned out a couple of months later, it was what was keeping us here and alive. So that was a pretty cool timing on that, because that one little orange power cord is the difference between civilization and the dark and Stone Age. Literally, just incredible. There we go. There's our first. I don't know if y'all are picking that up. There's our first peridot showing up. Little polished peridot. Little guy got washed off the back somewhere along the way. Oh man, there it is. I saw it glint in the sun. One tiny. Oh fuck! Did we pick it up? I didn't put the. I did not add the jet dry. Ah, saw one little speck of flour right there at the top, glinting in the sun. Just as I washed it over. Oh, right there. There it is. There it is at the top right there. Eureka. Man. I'm very disappointed in myself. There's another one right there, little brother next to it. Is there still some holding in that dirt? Fuck yes, two more. Look at that shit. Three. One, two, three tiny specks of flour gold. Holy cow. You have brought shame to yourself and your family. That's crazy. Well, there we go. We're now 3 of 5. 3 of 5 on hitting gold. Uh, I just can't imagine. Do y'all think this is going to actually come up to any weight? Will this show up on the scale before it's over? Look at that. this here's your here's going to be your next Bayou Gold guy paid or that old cigarette butt. Yeah, this is called Louisiana style pay dirt, where you get all the drudgery and crap and trash, and you might even find a couple of hypodermic needles in there. Who knows? Old shell casings. Christ. Yeah. Speaking of cigarette butts, actually, I think is it today? What is today? The second? Yeah. 1 year ago today, I quit smoking. And as far as I can tell, it hadn't whether it's been a year or a month. There's no difference. I can't. It's all the same to me. I just hadn't smoked. after smoking for 48 years every day. Well, over that time I have quit a couple of times for a few years. I quit when I turned 50, but I ended up dealing with the legal stuff, trying to get my mom down here and fighting with my scumbag sister and piece of shit family, and that plus I mean I was trapped, pretty much trapped in Dallas dealing with her, so I had no resources for getting any smoke. So I ended up oh, there's a nice little, oh, I remember that. That's been lost for a long time. A cool old fossilized or bleached out shell. Throw it in the pan. Yeah, I mean, that is some, but yeah, so I after quitting for like 3 or 4 years, I got in a pack just to have to smoke, and it lasted for a couple of weeks, but I didn't quit buying them after that, so I was back to, and basically just because I mean I, I always just liked smoking from the time when I took my first puff as a 5-year old off my aunt's cigarette she left burning there in the ashtray. It's got some blue in it, but I'm not sure if that's off the gold station or there seems to be blue ingrained in the rock. We'll go that to the side. So yeah, 1 year coincided with that was before they diagnosed the COPD crap. But and I'd quit thinking, fuck, if this is how bad, I thought I had COVID. It's like, this is what your lung, I couldn't breathe. It's like, if this is what it's like dealing with COVID, I don't want to wait till I'm 20 years later, my lungs are actually damaged or something more than they would already be at this point. So I had already quit smoking whenever the diagnosis came in that, oh, well, you've got COPD too, which I see. That's an interesting conglomerate there. Pretty sure that's concrete, a concretion there from uh pouring concrete for around here, but it does form some neat, catches little quartz pieces and makes for a neat little conglomerate. Let's see if we got any little specks in this one. 3 for 5. Our odds are better than not that we will, due to my negligent panning and gold handling. There's what we've been waiting. I knew one of those would be coming up for sure. Gator eyes. There's our first gator eyes out of the. So this is a gold and gem site officially with our peridot, our garnets, and now our gold. And again, all this cool quartz. I'm thinking I might go ahead and move those ribs over on the fireside for a little bit and get a sear on them because I'm cooking at a pretty low temperature today. Here we go. Oh man, I think I see. I think I already saw a speck then. Shit, maybe not. Maybe it was just one of those little gold-looking rocks that shows up from time to time. No, I don't think so. It's still there. Look at that. Let's see if we can wash it away. 1, 2, 3 washes. There it is, standing out in the sun, gleaming, mocking me, in the pan. Look at that shit. Another speck of gold. That's not, and again, that's not tiny, tiny flour gold. That's a speck of gold, gold. Well, I'm like I said, I am just amazed. Let's see if there's anything fine left in the bottom of this pan. Where we had our stuff crunched up. I remember when we do the Miners Depot, that was the only, you'd always say rinse out your bags, for material. Miners Depot was the only company that ever had rinsed out the bag, panned out the dirt, and you found little specks of gold. Like that right there. Look at that son of a bitch. There is another one right there. Right there. That's not, again, not a little tiny ass piece of fucking gold. I mean, it's small, yes, but it's big enough that it stands out in the pan, in the sun. Oh, now I gotta suck it up where I can see it, get it clear enough to see it. So that was just what was in the bottom, what was in the bottom of that pan, and we still had a piece. Holy shit! Oh, let's move over here to the side. Let me scan you guys. I can't see the I can't see the text out there in the sun. Gentleman prospector and troubled. Appreciate you guys. Medley, Chef V, AAA, Alaskan Assassin. Oh yeah, T Rep. That's a gram. Well, I don't know about that, but I like your optimism. Hold on, let me get a sweet tea, and that peach tea is a hell of a combination. I'll tell you what, man. I really recommend that for your summertime hot weather uh, selections. But we are losing. Hearing the I'm hearing the clock tower ringing, but we're losing our sun here. Problem is the table that the thing's sitting on weighs about 30 pounds itself. That bought us a little time. Get a big scoop out of the pile now. That was, like I said, that was our closest stuff from underneath, from the back edge. This is the stuff that came from the front and the sides more. And it's got a lot more debris in it. It's not going to make it any more pleasant to go through. I'll try to keep us out of keep the phone in the shade, but showing me in the sun so you can see it. Yeah, flush out those roots. Magnolia leaves. Another conglomerate there. Yeah, that's not very pleasant. It's not really very pleasant stuff to go through, I have to say. Yeah, I just saw him showing a storm. I think it's Francine that was stirring up in the Gulf. Yeah, see, that's what all of this back here is coated with by about 2 inches because this was a driveway or a drive area for the big shed here when it was set up. So those rocks go all the way to like where we're standing right here and all the way over and around the width of that shed. And that's why it's so hard to dig anything on this ground out here. Once you get past that layer of St. Augustine, that first couple of inches, it's it's like you have to have a pickaxe to get through the dirt, get through the layers. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, looks like this one. We got nothing on it. See, like that's broken glass there. You got to be careful. Flakes of the gold station there. I guess we can take the glass out. Not to leave it in. We want to keep the pay dirt in its original condition. So make sure you leave all the glass and sharp nails. And there's a bug, little beetle. Actually, I was expecting to go through this pretty quick and not find any gold. And I was thinking we'd break out the half gram of the white horse that I got in from Mike. Gold nugget. Oh, that little guy got a little, get him out of there. Um, to see some gold, but yeah, we might actually have that covered here before this is over. We've already seen some, so just got to keep crunching up those little clay balls. At least they do break down, but they're still like coating the rocks. A lot of pebbles in there coated. But yeah, on the actual August 29th, the day that Ida hit, it was a pretty torrential rainy day there, storming in and blowing, and they said it had a very eerie reminiscence to it about of the day of Ida because came in early at about 10 o'clock in the morning, started, and we stayed in the right on the edge of the eye wall, so we were expecting to get the break in it and never came. It never came. It skirted us right on the edge, kept us in the storm the whole day. So it wasn't until 7 o'clock at night and it was still raining, but the bulk of the hurricane winds had subsided as the storm was moving north of us and still raging there. But we were out of the worst, and then just starting in on the shit. Look at that. Is that man? Water's so fucking dirty. Hold on. Where's my gallon jug? Save for some use. That's what I got it out here for. There was some. It looked like some little flowery specks there that were holding. Actually, that's not necessarily flower. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pieces. There's one right there, the biggest one. It's got a bunch of its little brothers and sisters up there with it. There's still 2 more of them over there. Holy cow. Another one over here. Damn. Well, just spread them around, but there they are. 7. That one lifted up and floating. No. That is crazy. Damn it, did I wash one away? That shit might have been a piece of. No, there it is right there. I knew there was one more. That little tiny guy. Left him behind once, but I gotta do it again. Oh, and there's another one. And I just washed it. There was another one. 2 right there. 1, 2. Tiny. Ay caramba. 2 more right there. Dude, this is insane. Where's all this? How did all this flower gold end up underneath the damn station? 2 more. Like I said, I was thinking about throwing a couple of pieces under there to have to find just to see if, see how thoroughly I went through. That's another one right there. But there's that's a little polished clear quartz. There's another one right Two more right there, side by side. Tiny speck. I guess this puts us like at four of six pans now have had gold in them. That one's so tiny I can't even get it off the damn pan. Holy shit. All right, that looks like now we're done. That's another little polished, tiny round polish, looks like. Well, there we go. I was like, what's the comment saying here now? There you go. The wind blew it out of your pan. Uh, Gentleman prospector. Yeah, man, it's pretty crazy. All right, now we better turn attention back to the grilling at hand. We're holding it about 350 degrees. That's coloring up nice. I don't think we need to do a sear on that. It's going just fine. This is going just fine. Need a little more smoking action. Keep our coals going over here. We got a few more back there. And then we just got our I didn't make up any homemade sauce for these tonight or today. It's we're just doing we're doing it with some Sweet Baby Rays. Since we got our Sweet Baby Rays for the hold on, let me get this cleaned up a little bit here. Since we're using our Sweet Baby Rays marinade, I figured we go ahead and use some. We got our oh, they got off of me. The little love bugs have returned. Show up in the spring and the fall. So, all right, let's. Ribs are continuing, so we will continue as well. Thank you to all you guys for tuning in, coming and going on this fine Labor Day. The day when we celebrate the American worker. Where by and large, we do produce some of the most high quality and professional products and services anywhere in the world. Unfortunately, our workforce has been contaminated, like everything else in our society, by this pestilence and depravity and laziness and a sense of unearned entitlement, which also comes from and is promoted by the whole DEI crap. When you lower the standards on every aspect of everything that used to be required of people to qualify for the minimum standard of being able to do a job, especially a critical job. Once you decrease those standards down to a level where they're meaningless, you begin to see exactly what we have in our society now. The same thing. We've got astronauts stranded in space because Boeing has pretty much reached the pinnacle of what DEI does. They've DEI'd their workforce to where they have incompetent engineers who can't design a spacecraft or even an airplane. The doors, Boeing's have been, losing wheels, losing doors, having passengers severely injured and killed. That we see repeatedly more. Look at there. What? I'm not sure what that is. Seems kind of heavy. But yeah, so now it sounded, from what I gathered, I didn't have time to really watch it earlier this morning, but it sounded like, because they couldn't even undock the the capsule from the station because it cannot be flown autonomously. It has, unlike the other ones, for some reason, this one, oh, look at there we go. There's another. Where'd it go? A nice round gator eye, a little red polished garnet, our second one. But yeah, it cannot be flown autonomously, and it was leaking helium. It had a helium leak they could not resolve getting there. But if they free it up and clear it off, try to clear it off the docking moors, there's a chance that it could come back and actually destroy the station. They're at more risk trying to free it up on its own, and than they are if they put a crew in there to do it. But then they risk the crew being lost because they don't know. But they apparently they undocked it, and from what I saw, there was some. It was making some kind of unusual. Look there, 2 specks, 1, 2, right there. Son of a bitch! This is man. This is just crazy shit. It's crazy shit. Oh, actually, it broke apart. There's 3. When I just hit it with the water, it moved that one, and it actually was 2. So 3 pieces there again. And we'll do the swirl and see if anything else is showing up. That might have been like that right there. That one little tiny micro. That is a micro speck that you would not see if it was not out here in the sun. That's the other thing. Jason Fargo said he likes the blue pans. He can see the gold better on the blue than he can on the green. See, I'm just the opposite. I see the gold on the green much better than I do on the blue. Like that gold right there on that green. 1, 2, 3, one decent size and 2 micro specks. Oh shit. Side by side on it. Continue to wash. Is that one right there that's still holding? No, that's a speck in the pan. That's one I was chasing before. All right. Well, it looks like that rounded out. And again, this is dirt that's that is on the from underneath the station now, underneath the gold station. Yeah. So this is not even our man. These bugs are swarming me. I don't know if y'all can pick up on them, but just in the last hour, man, they've started swarming around here. 2 years ago, they were so dense you could not even walk into the. I don't know if you see them swarming around the grill here, but yeah, you could not even walk into Home Depot. They were covering the doors. I don't know if y'all saw this, if you missed it from when we started, but I've got my backing done for the new backing that we're going to be using on the sticker board. So yeah, I went with the Maui blue and sprayed some. Look at these things swarming. Now see if I turn this around where the white side's facing. That attracts them. They swarm to white things. Like if you're trying to paint this time of year, the your paint job will be covered with these little fucking bugs. Love bugs. Let's see, we still holding at 350 there. All right. But yeah, man, these just over the last, like I said, the last couple of hours, they have really stepped it up here. All right. Oh, man, they're just fucking swarming me. Put this in, let those start soaking. Put this in. There's something off. Well, there's one of the old state some paint off one of the old gold stations. Previous one of its previous paint jobs. A little cloud action comes in and temperature drops like 6 or 8 degrees immediately. Like instant relief for a second. Can I pull the whole thing down? Don't want to do that. we'd have a new place to have to start digging for gold. So this is just too damn heavy. That's there. Seems like I spend all my time chasing the sun or running from it out here. Trying to be able to protect my camera from it or be able to see the gold in it. You know, like I said, that table weighs 30 or 40 pounds. It's like steel base, so it's rough. Yeah, yeah, Mardi Gras is very different in New Orleans than it is out here. It's a lot more family oriented. Actually, in New Orleans, it is too to some degree, unless you're right downtown. But like when I was there, I was at them in 2007. I'd come down here. The reason I even came down here was to rebuild New Orleans after Katrina, and the yeah, they have parades every day, like starting at 4 or 5 o'clock for 2 solid weeks. Not like here where they run them on the weekends and then on Mardi Gras day you got four or five Mardi Gras parades. They like I said, it's a production every single day. But it's anything outside of downtown New Orleans is largely just families and look at there. That's definitely not naturally occurring. That is. Oh, I'm not even. Are we even in the? Oh yeah, okay, you can see it. But yeah, look at there. a nice piece of, I think that's a piece of emerald with that dark green modeling on it. Usually that's the emeralds that have that. That might actually be one that I polished because I did polish some of my emerald that I had. But yeah, that's a pretty nice find of that emerald there that got away from us. Now, see, that kind of stuff I can see because if I'd collect it, I might throw it in the in my large like there's stuff in there right now. You can see there's rocks and things that are strays that have gotten thrown in there in the large classifiers. So that I can see slipping through, getting rinsed off, or getting away over the years. Not the gold. I'm still stuck. I'm just gonna throw a little more hickory on the grills. I'm not sure what. Oh, that's. I'm not sure what that blue is. There's a nice piece of quartz. I think that probably came from us. That looks like one of our first ones here in the last 3 or 4 that actually didn't have anything in it. Should have had a chance to read it. Nasty, nasty stuff. Black gumbo. Parts of the paint off the table. Plastic. Leaves. Yeah, that old Garrett, man, those deep riffles. Let that let that gold sink down and it holds it really nice. You see the tiny stuff that we're pulling out of here that it's catching and holding, even with all this clay and debris and how thick this water is with this sediment. Big chunks of rock and stuff that are catching up around it. Love my Garrett. That looks like a black and white gold nugget sales rock. Get some of those from his stuff, I think. All right, let's see what we got going here. Rock with a little bit of green in it there. Oh, that's a little. Holy cow! I don't know where. Maybe we dug him up, but poor little guy. It's a little. Well, I can't get him off because he's so tiny. He's a little tiny frog. A little tiny baby frog there that I saw I saw him there, little legs stretched out in the pan. Sorry, little guy. He must have been he must have been there in the digging up. I always try to watch out for those little guys, especially when I'm out here doing the yard work and doing my weed eating and stuff. I watch for them along the edges of the shed or the fence, the little baby toads or the little lizards. I tell my buddy not to spray my side with the Roundup. Idiot's still using Roundup. I mean, it's there are people that are suing right now, millions of people suing the company because they've got cancer from exposure to Roundup. I've been telling people not to use it since about 91, when the first stuff came out about how toxic it was, how terrible it was for the environment and the little critters around your house, and for you if you don't want cancer. Had a lot of dirt over here. Crap. I mean, I still a lot of dirt over there to go through. I don't think without a without a sluice, this would have been a thing for the homemade sluice. That's a worm. There he is. Little guy there, bigger guy there. Throw them in the pot. Oh crap! I just throw dirt in my fucking. Oh yeah. Let's see where are we going here. Thomas Farley. Hey Thomas, how you doing, brother? I'm sorry, I've got my hand, I can't touch my phone to scroll back to see my elbow will do it. I can't see Amethyst. Hi Amethyst. I hope y'all are having an awesome Labor Day. I'm get you guys up to speed here real quick. If you're wondering what the hell is Bayou doing out here, and whose dirt are you doing? We're doing Bayou dirt, and we've already got probably 20 pieces of gold at least in our snuffer bottle from where we dug up. This is the gold station here. You may recognize we dug that, pulled everything out. I took off the first couple of inches, and that's what we got left of the pile that we've been going through. And hold on, let me see if I can scroll back here farther. See what I've been missing. All right. Trump, there you go, brother. So yeah, so that's our pile of dirt. That's our spot we've been digging. And the first pan actually had 3 flakes of gold in it, a flake and 2 specks. And now I've gotten what are we at? 4 of 8, 4 of 8 pans that we've done or something like that have had gold in them, and not just one tiny micro speck, but some of them have actually been pretty decent sized pieces of gold. I mean, flakes still specks, but big enough they shouldn't be getting away from me. I'm trying to see what I broke my straw, I think. Oh yeah, split. I knocked my drink over. It breaks the straw. Then you can't suck up your drink. Again, that is our brewed iced tea with some of the Lipton Georgia peach tea that you can get now in the 2 liter bottle. And man, that stuff is really good. Like I said, for me, it's a little bit sweet. Just having, if you just drink it solid with the solid peach tea, but mixing it with some regular sweet tea, even if you had just unsweetened tea. I'm going to try that the next time just to, maybe not have so much raw sugar in it, because every gallon of tea I make, I use a little over a cup of sugar, and then I drink that in about 2 to 3 days. So yeah, that's a lot of sugar. But I mean, I've been doing that for literally decades. So I think if I was going to have an issue with it, I would have had one by now. But yeah, I think just regular brewed tea with the maybe half and half with the peach would make it plenty sweet, and you'd have that peach flavor, peach tea quality to it. And we also have some teriyaki. Actually, what I need to do is run in and hit those with some more teriyaki sauce. We won't be saucing the ribs for a bit longer. Another big nail. Tons of nails and screws under there. The old gold station. Another conglomerate. See, but that's those clear quartz. I mean, this is concrete that was poured here. This isn't stuff that's gotten out from other bags. So, oh, there we saw that earlier. I'm not sure where that came from, but the gold heart. Where are we? There we are. A little gold heart. That showed up whenever the first thing I dug in the ground, that showed up in the mud. Oh, there you go. One. I'm seeing one right there so far. That leaf just covered it up, but and there's the more. Get that greenery out of here. It keeps covering up my gold. That's still there. That one little speck. That's just fucking crazy, man. Bayou gold slopper here. Look at that. That's a little right there. That is a speck of gold that I let wash out, get away from me somehow, and has been sitting there in the dirt under the gold stand for however many years, waiting to be recovered. Like I said, I'm still just stunned that I'm finding that I found. Oh, is that another one? No, that's the painting. That I found any to begin with, much less repeatedly. Man, our tub is filling up with. Look at that. That's who wants some now? Who somebody say they want some Bayou Gold guy, genuine, some genuine. Hey, Mothy, how you doing, brother? We are prospecting the gold station today, my friend, and I'm getting a snubber bottle full of fucking gold. Literally dozen pieces plus already in there that I've just thrown on the ground over the years instead of sucking it up in the snuffer bottle like a proper gold panner should do. Yeah, we got a lot of debris. And even, but again, you can see how horrible this stuff is, and still, with a pan and some water, you can find gold that's microscopic out of this slop. That's one of the things that has always just impressed me the most, is that with nothing more than a pan and a little water, you can recover microscopic metal from dirt. It's just it boggles my mind. And then you think about the old prospectors without their snuffer bottles and their jet dry out there on the streams. I mean, did they? I mean, you'd see the movies, I guess, or TV shows about they'd have their pokes with their bags of gold dust. But I mean, how did you even recover that fine gold out of your pan to get it into your poke? Uh, we the modern gold panning is considerably, we've got a considerable edge over the old guys with plastics these days. Big caliche rocks. And I'm just wondering where what gold does that represent? Is that like, is that my early days of gold? Maybe when I was first starting, Gold Bay and Miners Depot, and you know, or is it? Have I just been losing little bits regularly over the years? That coin is almost eaten away. It's not much left of that one. That's our third penny. Another old rusty nail. All right, let's try a little bit of cleaner water in there. Give us a chance to. Man, am I seeing what I'm seeing there? I think I am. Right next to that rock. One tiny, lone little speck. Bitch. Not a lone little speck, because there's another one right there, even bigger. Jeez. Well, and again, this is not the concentrate where I expect everything washed to the back. This is stuff that's dug up from right underneath the gold station, and off the edge, right in front of it. Look at there, another two specks. All right, well, shit. Go ahead, let this sit. Get some. Let that clay kind of break down a bit in that. This we need to go and instead, I guess I'll just return it over there where the gold station was, and I'll spread it out as I need to when I because I'm replacing the tiles. These slate tiles are going to go here now. Ah. Jeez, I am covered freaking mud. Look at this is I have never looked like this whenever I'm out here panning on the regular doing the regular panning. So this is some next level crap stuff here that we're fighting spec by spec. All right, let's see. The grill's in the shade. We're still holding at 350 on our temp. Move a couple more coals over here to the fire side. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we need another. It's time to douse that and hit our ribs. So yeah, get our. Oh, don't do that wrong. Fire going there. Set those coals will give us just enough heat to keep that smoking rolling. All right, let's. Yeah, I was gonna try to keep my other phone. Actually, I got it in my back pocket still. That I could oh shit, you're spraying down my freaking board. You don't need to be doing that. So all right, let's take it inside here for a bit and get our. I can't get into the door. I got everything blocking my fucking steps between all the pay dirts and that big hefty. There's my. Hey, baby boy, say hi. Say happy Memorial Day. I mean, it's Memorial Day, Labor Day, whatever time of the year we're lost in. I never know half of it. See if we can snip our. Probably cut that too short, didn't I? Yeah, that's all right. You know what I never can find anymore is goddamn straws. Just a regular straw. They're all those bendy, crinkly, straws that fucking. I don't like those. I like a regular damn straw, so I have to get them at the like the gas stations when I go in there. I grab a handful of their straws because they have them. So let's see, what do we get here? Sweet Baby Ray's. I almost made up some of my barbecue sauce, but I just didn't have time, and I really like Baby Ray's, so I hadn't had any of theirs in a while. And then there's that marinade that, like I said, is really good stuff. Oh, and here's the watch out, get back. The fuck is this? I'm not sure what that is. I found something that fell out of the freezer and saw it, but I don't recognize it, so we're not keeping it. Okay, that's not good to show you guys. This is what I'm talking about. This stuff is great. The Georgia peach iced tea, Lipton, and like I said, I've become a real fan of that stuff. Dancing skills a must. Oh, we're just yeah, this is just sweet tea and that uh Georgia peach tea there, Mothy. I was thinking about going with some I'm fading out. Pina coladas for today for the holiday with the vanilla ice cream, some exotic version, but I didn't put it together, and I figured it was gonna be too hot to really be wanting to drink alcohol that much. Then we got our from this week. We received in our awesome panning with Alan. Let's find gold, folks, from Mr. Alan Curry over there in the across the pond in the UK. So thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. So let's okay. So we're gonna or we are going to we're gonna hit these on our ribs. Sometimes when I get the Sweet Baby Ray's, I will punch it up a little with the I'll add some couple of tablespoons, depending on how much I mix it up, of cider vinegar. Gives it some extra tang. But we're not doing that today, except we're going as is. We're just gonna squirt some of this on, spread it. You never tried Baby Ray's out there? That's crazy. Try it tonight. Some hamburgers. It's a really a good sauce. One of my favorites that they have is the sweet Vidalia onion, and that's the one that I've been getting the last couple of times when I've gotten it. We're just going with the original Sweet Baby Ray's. But yeah, I mean I'd never had it. A buddy brought over some barbecue for me that he'd gotten from one of the classic barbecue spots in Texas, and he brought me the Sweet Baby Ray's sauce with it instead of theirs, and I had never had it. I was like, man, that was I'd always made my own sauce, and I didn't ever like the Hunt's brand. They were just too commercial, not nothing I liked, and yeah. So from then on, man, I was a major Sweet Baby Ray's fan for a bottled sauce. Hell yeah, it is It is the bomb. And it doesn't have that commercial quality flavor to it. It actually has, to me at least, it has that kind of that custom homemade. Yeah. Ooh, we're getting that hickory just smoking. Yeah, these are a little different. Normally I sear, they would already have that dark bark on them here from where they were. Oh, no, 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 no. What am I doing? Get that off of there. Those aren't barbecue. Those are teriyaki. And like I said, I put these in the refrigerator, marinating. Look at all those. You can see the sesame seeds in this stuff. Like I said, it's a very tasty marinade right out of the bottle. And like I said, since it's Sweet Baby Ray's, I figured it had to be good. But they've got a number of those now. They've moved to marinades. They've got the marinade. They've also got the buffalo wings, a buffalo wing sauce that's a Baby Ray's. Give that a try. All right, well, wind keeps blowing my damn board over out there. Here, there. All righty, let's. Oh, I've got a couple. I've had a couple of different varieties of Tom Chef V. I go through different ones. I chunk them. They come and they go. I got some that I just that are my favorites. But hold on, let's see now. Just a moment. Let's move this out of the way. Let's see how our. See, that's what I was kind of. My plan was to pick up on the. That's how our new board will look. I can't see. Can't see anything because of the glare. Guess y'all can see that, but yeah, I was kind of going for the gold edges of the state, highlighted with the gold around the edges there. But I'm really not liking the way that looks. I think I'm gonna get more blue and cover up that gold. And so yeah, but like I said, I need some backing because this thing started to warp too. So I'm gonna need to attach it to some boards that are going to run behind it up and down this way, so I could attach this to it. Probably use a little bit of my Loctite glue on this to kind of tack it to the board as well. Actually, what I was thinking about doing, that I'd like to do is tape off all the edges and then pour about a ½ inch of the stuff you do like you decoupage, where you put a layer, because all these stickers are wanting to start to peel from all the years. And so seal them in a layer of like they do on the stuff, or whatever you call it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though, like when you do decoupage. But yeah, you've got to have all this. I guess you could get some tape and tape all these edges around so it would hold it enough to let it set up to give you that 1/4 inch thickness to cover everything, and then attach it so it'd be permanent. But I don't know. I doubt I'd go to that much. That much. I mean, even just taking some polyurethane and coating it a couple of times, I just don't know if that would keep these from curl. Like Mr. Minix there keeps trying to curl a few of them. Carson's been wanting to curl, and the chefs over here goes the gold bays. But so yeah, that's the plan though, is attaching this to that, and then having some. I was also thinking about green because there's no green in any of it since it's Louisiana. But I don't know. That's the start of it though. I'll come up with something, get it attached, so it'll be back up on the wall by next week, hopefully. Uh, yeah, actually, um, Assassin, I was thinking I'd probably take some. I've got another piece that I might put on the corner here, kind of fill up this section with like some burlap because I've got so many pins and pins and things that would actually could hold pins on an area, like I said, it's cloth, and display those as well. So yeah, I think the magnets. You think magnets would have to be like the high dollar. Yeah, Brewers. There's yours. Yours right there, brother. It's that's one of the oldest ones. One of the first ones I got from 2.5 years ago. You can see it's not curling up on the edge at all. And I've got Chef V's. I got his little ones. I was going to put on over the edge of these and overlap, but like I said, I decided to wait until I had the rest of the backing on. So we've already got a bunch of new stickers to add all around the edges. So that's going to be very cool, and still keep it part of the same board, and not have to have a separate, like I said, a separate board. And then when it gets bigger, we'll go to the 4x8 sheet before it's over. Who knows? So here we are back in the shade again. So man, I just don't know if let's see. Hey Dan, how you doing, brother? Yeah, epoxy, anything like that though. These boards, they want to curve and warp. Like even having it out here sitting on this thing, it's already starting to twist because all this is Luan that it's attached to. And even if it was a full size, regular plywood, it would still twist and warp. So what I'm gonna have to do is put some backing boards on the back of this to keep it rigid from twisting, and then I'll use some probably like some sheetrock screws or something to screw this onto the back of that other board, and then use some of my Loctite or whatever. Because like areas here, it's gonna have to have a board here because these things will want to keep up, peel, and curl up, and will never be flat. So it's again, that's what it was already starting to do. Whenever I have it up on the board like that, you can see that it's already starting to warp and twist. So yeah, our first Vendetta's peeling. Our PA is holding pretty tight, a little bit on the edges, but yeah, our Vendetta's there's a few of them I've already gone through and added glue. Rigby's wanting to pull up a little bit, but I've added glue to them to keep them from peeling off completely. But yeah, so again, thank y'all so much for all the awesome stickers over the years. I guess we can get this out of the sun because all it's going to do is make them soft and peel more. Hold on, I'll be right back to the house. All right, let's see. I've got the. We're holding it. 300 on here. Our stuff is taken off, so we're good there. I tell you what, we're gonna go through this one more of these nasty ass pans of dirt. Alan, hey, you do? How's it going, Mr. Alan Curry? Welcome, my friend. We're celebrating Labor Day here by laboring on the bayou, and I don't know if you see what's going on, but we dug up the gold station over here. Took off about the first 2 inches of dirt. I piled it up over here, and we've gone through about 8 pans, and 4 of them have gotten gold out of them, and not just little tiny micro gold either, some actual little flakes of gold. So yeah, very very big surprise on that. And I'm down to say we're about to go through another one here. Has been soaking. This stuff is just nasty as it can be. Icky black gumbo, Bayou gumbo. Holds that gold tight though, I'll tell you. it's been holding there under the gold station for 2.5 years. I mean 3.5 years. Shit, I don't even know where I am in time half the time. So yeah, it's one of the nastier looking pans of stuff you'll ever see prospecting. Ranks up there with the guys going through pulling out the sidewalk crap in the with the human. Anytime there's anything that has to do with humans, it's disgusting. I don't care what you're gonna find, what you might find. There's nothing that I would ever find that would make me want to handle shit out of the city's city sidewalk. Whatever it might be, I definitely don't need it that bad. Oh, there's a nice shard of glass. Again, that's pretty sharp. That's not something you want to encounter roughly. Again, a lot of really nice, cool pieces of quartz that are just included in these rocks, wherever they've been brought in from. But yeah, the Garrett has done a great job of hanging on to that tiny gold. You see, I go through it pretty quick. None of it's classified. Shit! There it is, man. Another pan. And first, I mean, that's not tiny gold right there. Can we get on where you can get close enough to actually see it? Right there at the top of the pan. That's not a gold dust. That's a speck of damn gold. There, right next to it's a little piece of flour gold. Right there, one, two, three little pieces of flour gold hanging next to it. That is wild. And that's what we've been doing today. One more little speck right there. So like I said, I cannot. All you guys have been watching. There's right there. 2 more. I got to keep it in the sun because that's the only way it shows up. There's one right there, one right there. I got these bugs swarming my fucking arm, getting in my face. These love bugs are. I was drinking my damn drink from a couple of days ago, and I was out here. They were just starting to show up then, and one of them had gotten into my goddamn through the hole in my cup where my straw is, and it was at the bottom. I sucked it up through the straw. I'm like, what's in my mouth? I spit it out. It's one of those black fucking little bugs. Like, gross. It's not. It's better than a fly or a roach, but still very acrid tasting, nasty little bug. But yeah, it had made it into my cut into my thing, and I've got I've got the straw head on the top there where it just a hole for a straw to go in on my Yeti. So there we go. Holy cow, more gold from underneath the gold station. All right. Sorry, I was trying to scroll on the comments. See, whenever I find a piece like that, then now I hate to stop with that one. Wait till we hit a dry hole. And this is so now we're back to where some of our first dirt that came out from the front of the gold station here. So I mean, it's not just stuff that washed off the back. We're finding stuff from all underneath, which again, that's just crazy to me. Kinda. Time to hit the more hickory on the grill. Get these wet to let that definitely helps to give it a little extra time to soak that, get that clay soaking and breaking down. So we are still at 300 in here. We'll put that there. Get a little more of the marinade on this because we got some nice bark on the edges of these, and think I think we could add a little more charcoal. These have been going for shit. How long does the stream say we've been on? How long have we been going? Damn, we've been doing this 2 hours and 40 minutes. Shit. Uh, yeah. So these have been cooking just right at 3 hours. So we are getting close to a finishing point here. Like I said, but we're right at 300 degrees on our temperature. So we are at a good modest temperature. And we'll keep our colas. Want our thicker side towards the heat on this one. All right. All right. There's four bugs. There were three pairs of bugs, four pairs of bugs on the phone on the front screen. Oh, okay. Let's see here now. If we've got some Strat Blues, man. What's going on, brother? We are. This is the dirt from underneath the gold station. That's been collecting for the last 3.5 years, and we actually have a bottle with about over 20 pieces of gold in it that I have already cleaned out here of this disgusting slurry of Louisiana black gumbo. And you got to keep crushing up. Got to keep crushing up those little clay balls. Got a bunch of our caliche rocks in here. This is what makes up all of my yard back here. Basically right up to the back door, because it originally was a parking area for the shed here. My landlord keeps his, I call it the bat boat. It's a custom aluminum super boat that he uses to get back to his hunting spots. But it's very cool. There's some type of nut. So, but yeah, the old gold, the old super sleuth here, Garrett, has been cutting through this crap like a champ. No classifying anything, just washing it down, and it holds that tiny fine gold till the very end, where we find it. And along with, I know we've got like three or four peridot, and a couple of polished garnets, nice piece of jade, polished jade. So yeah, we've come across quite a bit of the golden gems here from the gold station. Now we got to walk over here, so I'm back in the sun when I get to the end, because that's the only way I can have been seeing this stuff popping up. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. That one picked up. But gotta add some shit. Quit washing stuff over it. Jet dry in there. Shit! I keep moving it around as I'm walking with it, and I keep washing it away now. I gotta do it all over. At any rate, there's 2 of them. Oh, yes. Like I said, I've found more gold panning under the gold station than you get out of a golden pay dirt bag. And there is another. That is a decent sized little Speck. That is not a micro speck. That's a speck. Problem is with this dirt, with this water, it gets so dirty. There we got bugs. See, the bugs are already in the water now. Jeez. These are such a pain in the ass. I know we had get that shit out of the way. There it is. I knew we had another, at least one more speck that I hadn't seen up there that had moved. Right there's another one. So that's how it's been rolling today. And again, I just continue to be amazed that I have let this much gold get away from me over the years, right underneath my gold station. And like I said, I just don't see how where it slipped away, where it got through. I mean, it has to be when you're doing this right here into the catch pan, and then it's flowing out the. I mean, how does it get out of the pan, get washed off the deck and into the dirt? I just don't. I don't get the mechanics of that from the way I do it. But yeah, out of all the pans, there have only been a couple of them that did not have a speck of gold show up on them. That's crazy. Like I said, I would imagine this is the first. I can't imagine this has happened before or more than once in Louisiana. Anybody panning for gold because it don't exist here. Man, that hickory smoke smells good. I'll tell you that. Interested to see how those teriyaki ribs are. I won't be adding any more marinade to them. Then from now on, they sat overnight, so they were already well marinated. So at this point, I will not be coating them anymore. We'll let what's on them cook off. And again, a lot of these clear, polished looking little pieces of quartz that I know are not for me. There's too many of them. They're actually just in the dirt here of the rocks that they brought in. All right, well, let's see what we got in this. Oh, look at there. There's one that got away from me. That's definitely out of a bag. A nice Dalmatian stone. That's cool. I'm glad to I'm glad to have that back. Let's put that in our pan. And there's another garnet, polished garnet right there. That, I guess, is a broken piece of glass, yes. More bugs in the pan. Get off my fucking bug on my face. Piece of shit. I saw that rock showed up there and I thought, fuck, if that's a leaf of gold, it's just it's a heavy shit. I dropped my garnet. I think it's on the board. I'm standing on here. All right, looks like we've got. Well, I don't know. What's that? I see a speck. There's something shiny right there that's holding at the top. See, even that, just touching that piece there was still. Let's see, did he go? Did I lose it or was it? Oh, no, it must not have been gold because it was not a tiny, tiny piece, so it would have held. Right there, well, there it just went by again. All right, no, it must be like a piece of pyrite or something. It's holding, or wasn't holding tight. All right, well, I think we'll go through this last. We'll go get one more. The rest of that one. Yes, I'm about done with this nasty shit for today. Although it's been cool to find, it's been a bit disheartening. Find all this fucking little pieces of gold that have. There's a bag that was opened. Shit. I'm sure that's a. I keep hitting the red button to shut it off, and I'm trying to figure out some way to shut down these fucking political messages, texts I get. I sent money after the assassination attempt, and fucking I get 20 fucking messages a day. I keep unsubscribing. I keep filing them as spam. I've reported them to the 7726 spam line. I block them, and the numbers just keep returning, and they're all fucking, it's all Republican bullshit. I tried to separate, leave the Republican Party, and I'm on the site trying to say, how do I, I want to change my status. I am not. I wasn't a Republican to begin with. I only did that to show up for 2016 for the primary thing. You don't even have to be registered for a primary, but uh, I am 100% against the Republicans and the Democrats both. They're pieces of shit, always have been. But it's a fucking nightmare, just nonstop all day. I try sending back messages to I will never vote for you. I will never send you anything. Stop contacting me. I will work. I will actively work against you any way I can. Quit contacting me. It's just so fucking. I mean, it's self defeating. Oh, shit, look at that. We got more pieces. I'm still taking. Now the sun's off my board. I'm over here into another part of the yard. I saw. I saw a speck right there. It is. Sure enough, with its little. Looks like it's got a little brother next to it, right under it. Looks like we got another one over here too. One, two, three specks holding together right there at the top. That is. Well, still one that I missed right there that got washed away. Just can't see it. There we go. It's you're just shooting in the dark. You see where it was, and you go down and you suck up where you saw it. All right. Well, that is another one gone. Let's see, how much do I have left? I really hate to leave. I hate to leave any of it behind. That's still a lot of damn dirt to go through. Probably 25 pounds, 30 pounds, 20, yeah, about 20 pounds. Well, we're not doing that today. We're going to run out of daylight anyway before we'd ever get to that. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and see what we can find in the snuffer. This is the dirtiest bottle of snuffer of water I've ever done. Let's get the. Geez, my tripod is covered with muddy water spattered all over it. I'm covered with mud. I spattered all over me. This has been the biggest freaking mess of anything I've ever done out here. Pretty bizarre. Man, this may actually be enough to even show up on a damn scale, if you can believe that. Let's get our bottles clean and rinsed off so we can suck this back up and clean. But like I said, I am beside myself here with this revelation. Holy cow! Like I said, that's more gold than you find in 90% of your golden pay dirt bags. You pay $40 for. And there's that one piece of silver still showing up there. Uh, let's see. Let's hold on. Let me get out here. All right. Boy, that's a good boy. Man, there is some very fine flower gold in this thing. That is crazy. That is just fucking crazy. All right, let's see. We can suck up all this stuff out of here because there's no gold in it. A lot of times when you're trying to clean out this super fine stuff, your best bet is to get your all your junk washed down away from it and then suck that up and then go back for your gold. So I don't know if that's coming through. Hold on a minute. I can't see from the camera. See, I'm blocking my own damn picture. But yeah, any rate, if you can see that, that is our snuffer for underneath the underneath the gold station, about half the dirt that we have. And like I said, holy shit, who'd have thought? Certainly not me. So let's get back over here before I dump anything out or have to start digging up the grass in the middle of the yard to recover my shit. Dump the snuffer bottle out here. It's just got our scrap. Rinse this stuff back together down here. Yeah, we're gonna take that in and dry it up and see if it weighs. Because that's again, that's just crazy to me. And meanwhile, let's see, there's our nasty shard of glass that we don't need to be involved with. And here's the rest of our. Oh, I forgot. There it is. I dropped my little garnet. So then we also have our coins, our piece of jade, the little the little gold heart. I don't know where that came from. Another some peridot. There's little pieces of peridot there, and some other quartz. So yeah, I'm not sure what that seems to be something stone. It's heavy, but I'm not. I don't. I think it's just junk. But at any rate, again, in our Dalmatian stone, that's nice to have that back. I said I don't know when I lost that, but very cool. So yeah, you never know. So like I said, we've still got a pretty damn good pile over here left to go through, and a huge nasty mess from what we've already went through. Our temperature is holding at 300. We are smoking. Put back on these. Yeah, that's what I was looking for right there. That's nice. We just actually lost a bone, fell out of that. So we're getting to that tender point where yeah, there you go. It's that's called falling off the bone tender. So we've got a nice caramelization going on our barbecue sauce. We'll go ahead and do a flip on our teriyaki. Like I said we're not ready to do anything else with that anymore. Almost ready to come off just to keep it from. We got a nice bark. It's just that one thin little edge there. Move these charcoals back away. Fire off. A bit more. That ought to just about take us to the end of that now. Couple more coatings of the barbecue sauce. Way past due a safety meeting. And yeah, that looks like a nasty mess there with our mud slurry, but I think that it'll level out nicely there when I put my. I'm gonna have to lay sand over it anyway, and like I said, that's still a good amount to go through. Yeah, baby boy. All right, guys. Well, man, that was that did not go the way I expected that it would. Looking for going underneath the gold station. The garnets, the thing that we found, I was expecting the garnets, the peridot, maybe a little copper or something that had gotten by. I mean, silver that had gotten by. There was the time I did spill a batch of. I think it was. I think it might have been from Vendetta. Uh, that I had my pan of silver drying out in the backyard. The wind had caught it and blew it over. And then I was trying to pick it out of the St. Augustine, and the more I dug, the more it would get lost in the down in the grass. And I got the majority of it out, but I did not dig up again the rocks. I did not dig up the yard to try to get to it. Calm down, Gizmo. So, all right. Well, we need to get. Hold on. Let me get our pan here. I got so much stuff spread out in different little things here and there. I need to organize. All right. So here's our snuffer. Man, I can see that showing up on the other scale as a 001. I'd be surprised if it did, but like I said, I just have to do it to see because I'll be very surprised. Yes, if it does register anything on the even on my most sensitive scale. We're not that worried about accuracy. We're just wondering to see if it will register at all. So, all right, well let's slap it on. All right, even the stove even turned on for a change. Usually I got I gotta spark that. My burners don't like it anymore. That and then again, there's a bunch of previous gems, jewels, copper. There's I guess that's probably from RJ's. Another cool peacock stone. That stuff's just that to me looks artificial. Like I was saying, the gold stone, that's the sparkly gold that I found out was, oh, actually that right there it is. There it is. But that's what they call gold stone, and it's got the little sparkly flakes of gold throughout it. Very cool rock, very cool little rock, but yeah, that's artificial. That's manufactured. So it takes for a second for that to dry up. What are you guys doing? My little guys, where are all the babies? Usually they come running in here if I'm in here for more than a couple of minutes. All right, so what do we need now? Oh, a scale. Let's. My little baby. My little baby pies. My little baby pies. Big Gizmo. What? You want to go out? You need to go outside? All right, I'll take you out. Hold on. I'll take you out in a minute. He was all on about something earlier. He was barking and on the bed, hopping around and like what? So I take him outside. He runs up to the car and is on his hind paws, wanting me to pick him up and wanting to go for a ride. He was insisting on going for a ride. So I packed him up and put him in the car and took him for a drive. I'm like, hey, this is my idea. I'm doing this because I want to. You're not the boss of me. All right. Well, there we go. We've actually got some gold that's showing up in the. All right. And it's moving all over the place. So obviously that is not 0.039 on there. But it did register on the. Let's see. That should be zeroed. Pieces. What am I getting here? Damn it. All right. See, it's juking again. So hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Still don't get why this piece of shit scale just crapped out. It never went anywhere. I never moved it. It always was sitting right there. Whereas this thing that I had, this is the first guy I ever had. It only registered two digits. Let's see if we can get it to register with us for this here. First bag I ever did, it didn't register because it was Clash and it wouldn't register even point. Well, look at there, 0.0. I mean 5. Yeah, 0.05 tenths on the scale that we've recovered from behind under the gold station. So that is pretty fucking crazy if you ask me. I would have never said no. We'll never have anything that even begins to register. Bester, how you doing, brother? We've this is we're over here on on stream, where this is like gold stream level recovery here from behind the uh from underneath the gold station. So we've got about 20 more pounds of dirt out there in search of gold. What's going on, my friend? That's what we were doing today. We were in search of gold from underneath the gold station. Now it's creeped up to 0.08. We're almost it keeps going up. 0.07 to point. So this is gold that I found that has gotten away from me over the years, that I've washed out of my pan, whatever, and has been lost and is now found. So happy Labor Day. It was, and like I said, we got about 20 more pounds out there to go through. So do I have an empty? There's my little Herkimer diamonds. Let me see. Do I have an empty vial handy here? I do not. I'm missing a vial here. Well, damn it! I was looking for. Got another bag of little vials that I should be able to find, unless the cats have not grabbed them out and run away with them somewhere. I guess we will. Actually, I just got in some new. I like these size. These are good size vials. And I just got in a bag of. I was out of damn. I was out of garnets. So I hollered at Mike, and he threw me in a bag of garnets for my last order. And I was like, "Can you just invoice me?" Oh no, don't worry about it, man. We appreciate you guys do so much for you know, for our business and the reviews. And so, full disclosure, he sent me a bag of garnets just because he's an awesome guy. So there we go. That will be our, what you call it? We'll keep that separate. Our gold station gold. I'll set that in here on the junk scale that doesn't work. So I'll know that is what that one is in here. So it will not get confused whenever I go through and get that other 25 pounds cleaned out. So yeah, 0.07 to 0.08. That's pretty damn crazy for gold under the gold station. So let's go out here and see how Our barbecue's wrapping up. Man, I'm tired. I've been at this, you guys, since since about 8 o'clock this morning. So when Gizmo decided it was I hadn't taken him out late enough last night. He was ready to go early today. So let's roll. Well, damn it, I need my call. Hang on. Uh, all right, these are definitely ready to come off here. Oh, shit. Take a look, my man. That is nice on that teriyaki marinade. Those are looking real good. These coming off. Oh yeah, that tastes really good already. Just that little crust off the end. Mm. Nice teriyaki flavor on that coming through on that marinade. All right, we'll put one more good dousing on this. The rest of our slab here. Cover the top. Let that caramelize over one more time. Looking beautiful. Now I tell you guys, those $10 sirloin deals I've been getting at Rouse's with the bacon wrap asparagus or bacon wrapped corn and the twice baked potato included for $10 and a nice thick sirloin. Those sirloins are the most tender. They're better than any of the sirloins that I buy when they're on sale up there for whatever they're selling. Those thicker ones are just like I said, top quality. How they do those deals for $10, because if you buy them separate, just the bacon wrapped corn, they want $3, $4 a piece for $3, $4 for three of those bacon wrapped asparagus pieces, and not to mention the big hunk of steak and of some what's got to be at least some prime for the quality of it. So man, I am a big fan of that when those things come out. And finally received a check in the other day. I'm waiting for the banks to reopen. I started to work on the job next door, man. It was like twice the material cost. Ate up all of my advance, and didn't have any choice. I mean, I had to get it fixed for that girl. They were out of the house waiting for the floor to get back together. So, uh, but yeah, she actually sent it. So I'm waiting for that to clear. So that that's a good thing. And then they're gonna take care of me on the difference when we finish the job. But the uh, the point is now I'm gonna be on the prowl for more of those marked down $40 again uh, tomahawks from Walmart. And I tell you guys, man, those things are just next level delicious. For a Walmart steak, that is the best for any steak. That is the best tasting steak. I texture, tenderness, flavor that of any that I've ever had. Literally, consistently, all of them that I've had have been that good too. So that is when they got them in those black The black, not the white styrofoam, but the black or the blues are their prime and choice, whatever, premium beefs. Yeah. So yeah, again, I strongly recommend if you get a chance, even if they're not marked down, if you can afford it, pick one of those babies up and cook it up. But definitely, if you're on a budget and you just hate the thought of spending, you know, $45 on a steak, even if it is a 3 pound, beautiful 3 pound steak. Let's ah, this is I do not know what I did with it. I have lost my fucking fillet knife, the black fillet knife that I've had for years. It's just disappeared. I have no idea what I could have done with it. I've been looking for it. So, but with this one, I don't ever use a sharpener. All I use now are the rod, and this actually does not sharpen a knife. What the steel does is if you could zoom in and see, your blade has got all these little divots and nicks in it that turn it up, curl the edge on a micro level. And what your steel does is take and roll that steel back out, so you've got a flat edge on your blade again. And while it's actually not sharpening it per se, it does give it a. There we go. That's looking pretty good. So you're trying to do this from behind the camera. They're too hot. And again, though, it's just not a good blade. It's a cheap knife. It's not a good blade for carving like you'd think it would be on a nice big butcher knife. It does not hold an edge at all. So, but there we go. Let's. that. Mm. Now that is some nice teriyaki right there. Nice change from the usual barbecue. So, all right. Excuse me. I'm sitting here smacking into the Homestead Prospecting. How you doing, brother Dan? Oh man. All right. Stop. I haven't eaten anything today. That is really good. Let's stick it. Our cold oven. I can't turn it on because it only go on broil, and it will burn those things to a crisp because I'll forget to turn it off. So we're not even going to go there now. There's that. We got our gold situated. Our last of our ribs is finishing up on the grill. One more. Here's another shot of tea. Watch out, big boy. Watch out there, my big boy. Ah, watch out there. Watch out. Yeah. Like I said, I brew up a gallon of tea. I go through these about every 2.5 days. But this stuff is Georgia style iced tea peach. Put in a shot, like I said, with that into your tea. Even on the sweet tea, it's really good. I imagine, like I said, if you just had unsweetened tea. Delicious. Very refreshing. So, all right, let's Gizmo. I'll be back in for you in a moment. Hold on, big boy. Ah, All right. Well, oh, I was wondering where the damn pan was. I left it laid out here in the grass when I brought this stuff out. So, all right. I think we got one more flip on these to caramelize that other side good. We'll let it sit for about 30 more minutes. We're down to about 275 on our temperature. Yeah, about 275 on our temperature there. So we'll let that hold for another 30, 45 minutes. Finish cooking out. We got our station here. I'll blast this down to clean it off tonight. So that's it. Did I get it flip? All right, there we go. Of course, now I can't see it. Whatever it goes. Yeah, exactly, Amethyst. Well, like I said, the ones that are $45. I mean, yeah, they're 3 pound steaks, and yeah, you could a lot of people would get 3 or 4 meals out of these like a roast almost. A couple of people could get a couple of meals out of it for sure. Uh, Most people don't sit down and eat, a pound and a half or 2 pounds of steak at a time. And I've gotten away from that too myself somewhat. I don't eat it as much. I spread it out more too, just because half the time I'm just tired from by the time you're done cooking it and ready to eat it and stuff, it's not the same as going in and sitting down and eating dinner when you haven't prepared it yourself. So it's but yeah, the oh yeah moment is whenever you see it. It says $21 on that thing, and you're saving. It says you're saving, $18. You're saving $21. That's what I like. That's when they are the very best of those tomahawks. But same thing. I've been getting their. I got one of their dove. Normally this would be dove season in the past when I was a kid. In my younger days, there was never a September 1st, 2nd, 3rd, first week that every day was not out dove hunting. But I haven't been for years. One of my favorite game birds to eat for sure. So yeah, but so yeah, the Walmart, like I said, Walmart's really a good source for some very tasty meat. So as a rule, I buy my meats at the grocery store, but I have started doing this now. I said, okay, enough with these damn bugs. So that being said, how long we been on here now? Like 3 hours and 38 minutes. All right, well yeah, that's how long our ribs been cooking. That's ready to come off in about another 20 minutes. So uh next time, I guess now the next thing will be to pull that fence, take out my tiles, and start rebuilding this area and make it a little more user friendly. Try to get some shelving or something, a little more storage space, so I'm not cramming everything underneath my table here. Uh, yeah, I'm like I said, I plan on expanding the the tiles around here out to about where the hose is, out to where the grill is, to make this area bigger, and put some back over there where the gold station always sits. And that's what I was using. I was using that for a canopy earlier. I was trying to get out here before so that the sun wouldn't overheat my phone and shut it off. So yeah, oh yeah, I'll bag up that right there, and for the to finish off the panning. So pretty fun Labor Day, I have to say. I really enjoyed. There you go, Home Zoo. Brewers, guys, appreciate you too. Excuse me. All you guys that came and hung out today and went through this ordeal. Like I said, it's been a long time coming, and amazingly, I it's like a broken record, but it's fucking gold. Who'd have thought? So, a lot of fun. Thank you all so much. I hope everyone has an awesome rest of your Labor Day holiday. Um, Early voting. Go online, check and see when early voting comes to your area, your state, and get out there. I know it's contrary to what we believe, but we can't start off millions of votes down whenever the election kicks in. So yeah, I'll be going, and I'll let you guys know whenever I go, and maybe I'll get some of you guys to go too. But we need to, like I said, we need to jump on this one. It's a lot more at stake than has ever been before. So I'm gonna get out of these goddamn bugs, get out of these muddied up clothes, uh, have a safety meeting, and we might do a little grilling on the Bayou short for these for the ribs tonight. So thank you all once again so much for joining me on this Labor Day Bayou Gold Guy. It's been a pleasure, and again, I hope you guys had some fun watching this fiasco go down. It was nasty. It was definitely some nasty shit. So think twice before you request Bayou material in your pay dirts. And I guess that being said, Bayou Gold Guy saying thank y'all so much. Appreciate you. Please hit that subscribe button on the other whenever it's actually on a video that has. I don't think it does it on live on StreamYard. I don't know. But at any rate, thank y'all so much for the support of the channel. Have an awesome rest of your night. Vester, Brewers, Home Zoo, thank you guys so much. Troubled One, Dan, appreciate you. Mentally Corrupted, Amethyst, thank you so much. I know we had Mr. Alan Curry, thank you, brother. I know it's getting late up there where you are in search of gold. Alaskan Assassin. So Troubled One, T-Rep, Chef V. Thank you again. Thank you all so much. Everything's reversed on here. Okay, that's right. I wonder where I got this hair blasted out. So yeah, we're not worried about fashion on this channel as you've seen many times. So thank y'all again. That's the longest live stream I've ever done. So this is one for the books. And until the next time, peace out, my friends. Happy holidays, and thank you again.